Okay, so today's video is about strength. And I'm going to start this video by telling you an experience I had about half an hour ago. So as a lot of you know on Instagram and on YouTube and my clients and friends, and you'll know now if you didn't know, I'm doing this weight loss challenge. I'm losing weight and I'm getting in shape, and I'm sharing my journey as I go along to tick all the boxes, all the goals that I set in 2017 in no chronological order. The first reason is to inspire and help my clients, my friends, the men and women that are suffering with social anxiety, fear, trauma, self-doubt, depressed, down, defeated, challenges, negative thoughts, not feeling good enough, to inspire those people to find the strength to start training. And not just to start training, but to enjoy training, to fall in love with training and get great results, and to not compare yourself to me, to anyone you see on the internet, to your friends, to people in your imagination, and to focus on you and succeed within your own goals, so you can get in shape mentally, emotionally and physically and spiritually, and then you can live the life that you want to live, and you can achieve all your goals, whatever your goals may be. Usually it's the same for everyone. It's financial, it's love, relationships, finances, personal goals, self-esteem, getting on better with family, friends, traveling, just living a great life. And that's what my 1 year program is about, the 1 year confidence program. It's for people that have got social anxiety, that are sick and tired of being stuck, down, discouraged and defeated, and they want to build confidence and they want to face their fears and be successful, or at the very least, at least try with all their heart. And if they fail, at least they can sleep at night going, I failed, I didn't achieve my goals, but I gave it everything that I had and I tried. And that is success in and of itself. But of course you'll never fail, especially when you've got me coaching you and you're committed. I'm a good teacher. I've been doing this for 11 years. And as most of you know, I live every day with an anxiety disorder, right? I'm using that word because that will get people's attention. And I'm not defined by a label, but the reality is I've had anxiety my whole life. For the first 15 years it paralysed me. It affected every relationships I had. My dad, my mum, people, money, getting a romantic relationship, travelling, my own relationship, my own everyday living. I decided enough was enough. I got to a point in my life where I wanted to commit suicide, and I thought I can't do this anymore in my 20s. I'm starting to think about how I can kill myself. That's not good. I'm so depressed and down, I'm in absolute agony, I'm frightened every day, can't have this anymore. I prayed, I listened to Les Brown, I went out, I transformed my life. I fell in love with the girl of my dreams, I became financially free, I got on better with my mum and dad, I made new friends, and I built a successful global business. And then years later, I had a mental health breakdown at 34, everything came crashing down, and I've come back from that. So touching on coming back to strength, I went to Primrose Hill today. I was so excited. I was running. I was like, right, I do my run, because I do quite a long run before I even get to the hills. In my mind, I'd already negotiated that one hill run is enough, right? And I'm going to do a video soon so you guys and girls can see what it entails, because you've got your own ideas of how it is, and it's not going to be accurate, right? I said to myself, one would be good enough, because it's still a 45-minute run from Primrose Hill and back to my house. But deep down I thought, I'm lying to myself. That's not good enough. One hill run's not enough, not pushing myself enough. I'd done 4 or 5 the weeks before that. And one's better than nothing. It's not enough. It's not enough. I'm trying to push people. That's not enough. So I said to myself, 3 would be great. 3 would be awesome. I could sleep tonight on 3. 3 will be good. Something in me said, nah, 5 would be great. Okay, 5. And then I got a thought which said, why don't you do 10? Because you're frightened to do 10. And you said that a few weeks before. And in my feelings said, I don't have the strength to do 10. 10's too much. 10 will make me get sick. 10 will make me frightened. 10 will be too uncomfortable. I'm not ready right now for 10. We'll do 10 next week. You guys recognize that conversation? My clients recognize that conversation. Because this is the conversation every single week that we work together on getting past. Because this conversation will stop you from getting the right relationship. It will stop you making more money. It will stop you to give your family some money and help them out. It will stop you to be a better person. It's a daily battle. It's a daily grind, as my good American friends say. So I thought to myself, wow, 10. 10 would make me feel good about encouraging people today. It would just mean a lot, right? Sometimes it goes beyond words. It would leave a certain impression. It would give me more strength for today's video. I was going to say today's sermon. Nothing wrong with that. But it will give me more strength, because what I'm trying to achieve today is I'm trying to give people more strength. Because anxiety is a nightmare when you're dealing with it, depending on what your perspective is. When you're stuck in the grip of it, you can feel like, I don't have the strength, can't cope, can't deal with it, can't deal with it. Finances, I can't deal with it, too scared. Relationships, can't deal with it. Family, can't deal with it. Past, can't deal with it. Moving forward, can't deal with it. That's what happens when you get frightened and you start believing the negative. And that's why confidence coaching and good teachers is so valuable. It goes more than money. Money can't put a price on. This can save someone's life. It saved my life, and many of you have you've had your life saved, or you've helped someone else. So we're looking at strength. So bearing in mind today was a lovely day, and there were a lot of people on the hill on both sides. So it was public. It was a public performance. Brilliant for all of us, especially for my clients that are shy and are terrified of social judgment, public performance, and really good for my old stuff that I'm working on now and making more progress, because the more progress I make on me, the more I can help my clients. It's a brilliant investment. So I'm running up these hills and I'm feeling really good and confident. I'm feeling like I'm quite an inspiration. I feel proud of myself, and there's a lot of nice people, and you know, people are going to think what they're going to think. People are great. We all do that. We all have our opinion. Sometimes it's not great. We're human. None of us are perfect. We're a work in progress. So I'm thinking, oh, they might be judging me, and they might think, oh, look at that guy, he's running up and down the hills. What's up with him? But I can see also people, there's admiration. People are like, wow, he's coming round again. That's that same guy. He's coming again. Because I've got to run up the hill, run all the way down the hill, and then come back up again. And it's quite a long distance between laps. But the people that are sitting on the hill, they've been there a long time. They recognise me in my white t-shirt and my short black shorts. So I'm doing these hill, and the first one is kind of difficult. The second one's hard. Third one, the fourth one was the hardest, because I started to feel sick, and that's always been an ongoing fear for me, especially in the amateurs, in the boxing days. My mum said it the other day, we had a laugh. She said, when you was younger, you hated getting sick. And I was having a joke, Mum. I said, oh, well, you know, but I've got better at it. Because when I was training with my friend in 2019, I vomited everywhere in the gym because I wasn't fit then. And I felt free because I overcame the fear. It's the fear of throwing up, getting sick. No, I don't think anybody likes getting sick. But in front of people, my mind interprets that as a failure, I've embarrassed myself. It's embarrassing, it's disgusting, it's shameful. Of course, I overcame it by getting sick in 2019 and continuing. So I was okay with getting sick today. I actually got inspired by getting sick. I actually got excited about getting sick. I thought about Arnold Schwarzenegger when he said, you've got to be willing to go all out and to train and arms, and if I get sick, it doesn't matter. And I was inspired by that, because I thought, that's great. I'm not losing that as an excuse, because the mind's trying to trick me, trying to say, if you do another lap, you're going to throw up, you're going to get sick. Well, I want to get sick. I want to get judged. I want to be embarrassed. I want to grow. I don't want to avoid it. I don't want that stuff. I know where that leads. It's not a good place. And I've got an example to set, and I want to have fun and not take myself so serious as well. Because I'm laughing, thinking I'm running up with these, I'm in these tracksuit bottoms, they're from Primark, but I feel proud in them, and I put on my nice expensive suit after doing my video, so I'm laughing with myself running up the hill. Anyway, I got to number 5, I started to feel different. I start thinking about David Goggins for inspiration. I start thinking about you guys, my clients, what I've been through, what you're going through. You know, the challenges that my family, that we're all going through. Someone's going through something. I want to help someone else outside of my own selfishness. I felt stronger. Then I started to think different. Instead of thinking that all these people on the hill are judging me and in a nasty way, what if they're supporting me? What if deep down they need encouragement? Man, I start to pray as I'm running. I'm like, man, these people are giving me strength. I'm not giving up. I ain't giving up. So I got to number 6. I've done 7 hills, the heat's coming. I thought I'm going to throw up again, and I was cool with it. And then I start thinking about Terence Crawford, Floyd Mayweather. What would Crawford do? What would Mayweather do? What do they do when they're in the heat of battle? What does Crawford do? Calm. Doesn't matter what's going on in his body. Fear, anxiety, self-doubt, shame, the fear of getting sick, the fear of losing, the fear of being defeated, the fear of losing. Calm, relax. Thinking, Mayweather, Crawford. I'm learning. I'm nuts. I learn from everybody. I learn and I apply it in my own life. and I apply it by being myself. But I ain't too proud to learn from someone who's great, because everybody's human. I don't see anyone as better than anyone. I'm changing my perspective as I'm running up these hills. I'm thinking about everything. How can I make more money so I can give my family more money? I can give homeless people more money. I can increase my brand. How can I get past these fears or other people's fears that they're not bringing me on their podcast shows? I don't understand it. I'm a good person. I work hard. I've got a lot of value to give. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be respectful. There's no reason to be frightened of me. Why are they not inviting me on their shows when they're emailing me, inviting me, and then I'm saying, I'd love to come on your show, really appreciate it, and then they don't get back? What's going on? But it's all good. It's all part of the challenge. I'm working hard. I believe it in myself. I can feel God saying to me, it's coming, it's coming. Because I want to get on podcast shows. I'm ready to go now. I've got nothing to hide. I want to share my story. I want to share my heart. It's going to inspire millions of men and women. People would be shocked what I've been through, what I've overcome, and the things that I'm still going through. And you're going through, we're all going through stuff. So I'm thinking about this. Why am I doing this? Why? When I could be partying, having fun. I could be doing all these exciting things, eating, sitting down. I want to succeed. I want to help people. I want to connect. I want to be more honest. I want to be vulnerable. I want to live fearlessly. So strength, I'm getting more strength as I'm going along. I'm digging into the reserves. If I think this is tough, what about what someone like David Goggins has been through? This might be nothing. This might be a joke. But to someone else, what I'm doing is extremely tough. So I'm not comparing myself. I'm getting a good perspective. And I'm running. I'm thinking, this is going to change so many. Someone out there now might be suicidal. They watch my video. They can feel the honesty can save their life. So strength. So number 7, this is crazy. I do number 8 and I think I don't have much left in me. Psychology. I go back to the amateur days. I go back in time to Fitzroy Lodge, the days where I got humiliated on my own standards. No one said this. I got tired in the ring, literally went like that. Just literally like fainted, quit, and said, I can't do it. And they said, let him out. Felt humiliated. I'm defeated. I've let everybody down. I let my dad down. I let mankind down. I'm a weak man, coward. And I remember what that felt like. I take inspiration from it. Yeah, but I overcame it. The months later, I come back stronger. I didn't quit this time because of experience. Back to Terence Crawford, back to Floyd Mayweather. What would they do? Back to Tyson Fury getting knocked down by Wilder. He's done it. Everyone thinks that he gets back up. Strength, praying every single day, taking strength from St. Paul, from what St. Paul had to go through, the daily anxieties and torment that he had to go through to do God's purpose, to preach the gospel. I'm thinking of all these things. I'm praying, getting stronger and stronger. And I feel great about myself. Don't care what anybody thinks. I actually feel really good about who I am. I feel grateful for all the challenges, for all the shame, all the pain, all the insecurities, all the challenging relationship I had with my dad, and how grateful I am that our relationships got better and better and better. Through prayer, through God, through things that I've got no control over, through working on myself, through being brave, through helping people, through getting help back. I go very deep, as you can hear. For me, this is pretty surface, but it'll be deep for most people. Most of you probably, blood pressure's going up. You might have to sit down, have a glass of water, a bit of lemon in it to calm your nerves down, because the truth is shockingly, it wakes you up. It's a cold shower. Right, number 8. Wow, I'm thinking, of course the growth is in the discomfort. What my mentor, Jeff Thompson, says. My own perspective, what's up with you, mate? I'm doing the video, give me a break. So, I'm getting my own perspective. I've been here before, you know, when I was 28 years of age, before I broke through. And I met my girlfriend years ago, Alina. I'm living at my parents', I feel humiliated. I've got no money, but I've got a big dream. I'm thinking, my girlfriend, she's gonna leave me because I don't have any money, and I'm living at my parents'. I'm 28, and she's not gonna respect me, and she's gonna leave me. She doesn't leave me. I told her the truth. I become successful together. Having a good woman, moved out of my parents, moved in together. I made thousands of pounds from being broke, nothing in my account, and being mentally challenged. Strength got me through that. Strength, having the right woman, and strength in myself and belief, never giving up. Having the courage and the guts to rise above the opinions of other people. I don't care what they think about me. I've got no concern about what anybody thinks about me. I'm concerned about being truthful, being honest, enjoying life, and being a good person as best as I can, and learning and praying and moving forward and having a great time, not taking myself so seriously. Hill number 9, I get a burst of energy. I am sprinting up the hill. I don't know where the energy comes from. It's easy because I know I'm coming in. Hill number 10, done it. Done 10 hill runs. You don't know what you can do until you are tested. Back to the mental hospital in 2017. My worst nightmares come true. I've lost all my money. I can't work. I've got no girlfriend. I've pushed all my relationships. So I am mentally unwell. I'm on medication. I'm overweight. I'm obese. I'm down. It feels impossible to come back and be where I am now. It's not possible as far as my mind's concerned. You cannot come back. It's over. That's what the negative voices say. I prayed again, pray to God, please give me the strength, don't leave me this way. I've got the strength, I overcame it. Got back to working again, lost over 30 pounds, got my confidence back, been teaching, running a business, my clients are getting great results, traveled to new countries, got more discipline than I've ever been. I'm in a better place now because of the mental health breakdown, not despite it. This video is better today because of those 10 hill runs, not despite the runs, but because of the runs. So I wanted to share this perspective, whatever you're going through in your life. I don't know what you're going through. Some of the things I know what you're going through, but it doesn't matter. I don't need to know what you're going through. You know what you're going through. What you need is strength. Everybody's looking for strength. People come on my videos because they want strength. They're struggling. They've convinced themselves they don't have the strength to move forward. And if you keep waiting whilst you're in a place of weakness for strength, you ain't going to get strength like that. I'm not saying that you can't, because someone else will help you. If you pray, I respect, some of you might believe in God, some of you may not. That's fine, I respect that. But generally speaking, you've got to learn to push yourself. You've got to learn to find strength. Even with praying, even with help, you've got to do what's humanly possible. You can't wait, you can't keep saying, you can't be like, well, I'm going to look for a relationship when I get a six-pack. You're going to be waiting for a long time then. Why don't you do it now? You know, it's this whole putting it off, it's just fear. You're just making yourself weaker. Or people say it to me, and I'm Jonathan, I really want to do your program, your 6 weeks program or your 1 year program, but I can't do it yet. When my mind's strong, when my finances are right, well, it don't make sense. Well, you wouldn't need to do it then. If your finances were right and your mind was where you want it to be, why the hell would you do my coaching? That don't make sense. That's fear speaking. But I understand fear. I've been frightened myself. I've done the same with my mentor when I first worked with Jeff. Yeah, I did the session, it was great. I'll come back to you, Jeff, when I make a bit more money. I had the money, I was frightened to spend the money, but it wasn't about the money. It was about the fear of what I'd have to face, what I'd have to feel, what I'd have to experience, and the unknown. In the end, I made a commitment to do it, and it was the best investment I made, definitely. So it's about making the investment right now. It's all about strength, whether it's finances. Now, I've done it so many times, entrepreneurs do it, I understand. When we go, I can't deal with it right now, I can't go and speak to people right now, my finances ain't right. What's that got to do with it? When did you ever need money to speak to someone? It don't make sense, but I understand that's what fear and insecurity does. You know, I got the best woman of my life when I didn't have no money, no savings, no inheritance, nothing. But I had a dream, I had a goal, I had a good heart. She loved me for who I was, not what I had. So it's about meeting the right person. Yeah, there's some people that are out there, but they're not some people want to be around, and neither do you. You know that. We've got the same values on this channel, so what you're worried about, be yourself, be kind, be nice despite what you're going through, and you'll achieve greatness. And you won't even care. Once you get this confidence and this strength, you won't care as much about money and about attention and views, because this is more valuable. Being in a place of gratitude and being happy and content in who you are. Or accepting that you're not happy, things are not going well, but you still find contentment. I live what I'm teaching. This is not intellectual or just textbook or quotes. This is coming from what I have lived, breathed in many situations in my life, which is why I deviated from the past, the present and the now. And I take strength from anywhere where I can take it. It's all lived experience. So you can do it. And if you take a little bit of strength from today, and you will take strength, if you've managed to stay on this video, you're a strong person. Because this is hard hitting. You know, I'm going dizzy doing this video. I've got to get past all of the resistance. And that's why I run up those hills, so I can help more people be a better person and get fit and be in shape. And I've had a great day today. So strength comes from prayer. Strength comes from wanting to be strong. It comes from exercise. Comes from good relationships, comes from helping other people. This ain't logical, but it helps, and I've done it. When you're suffering and you're struggling and you haven't got any strength, you should always try and help other people. Try it, it works. I done it when I was in a mental hospital. I was literally broken, vulnerable, you know, unwell. I still help people. No one told me to do that. It wasn't a strategy. It wasn't fake. It wasn't a technique. It was from the heart. And it worked. It absolutely made people feel like $1 million. And it made me feel great. And it got me through difficult times. Help people. You don't need to be a coach to help people. You don't need to be a financial advisor. You don't need to be some intellectual person that thinks they're too smart. You know, they're too proud. That's pride. That's not good. Be kind. Help someone. Smile at someone. Say hello. Help them out. If you can help them out financially, help them out. Whatever you can do, whatever you can give, keep giving. It takes a lot of strength to give. It takes a lot of courage. So today's video is about strength. And I was running today and I did a short video and I said it's amazing because, you know, when you're doing the boxing on the bag, or when I was sparring in the amateurs and it was tough, when I got through it, I was so looking forward to getting back to my nan's and having a roast dinner and looking forward to seeing my nan. But the strength that I got in the sparring, it didn't evaporate. It didn't just go away like a piece of chocolate. I took it in my life. I'm getting the benefits now. I'm getting the benefits now of the coaching that I'd done with Jeff, which was back in 2015. I'm getting the strength now that my dad gave me when I was 10 years of age. I'm getting the strength that, you know, a girlfriend or a friend or my own, the running that I'm doing, all the runs over the weeks and the months that you guys have been seeing me do. The strength comes now. It's a life investment. You can always draw on it. And I'm getting the strength of good people that I've loved, that have passed away, that are no longer here. They're not here now, but they're in my heart forever. They're in spirit. I'm getting the strength from them, from the good memories, and they'll always be in my heart. People that I've loved, family members, close friends that have passed away. Strength is the birds are giving me strength. It's all about strength, and that's pretty much my whole teaching. What I teach people. Yeah, I use the word confidence. It's a nice word, but underneath that is strength. People need strength. We all need strength. Everyone can fall. Never be too proud. The most strongest man, he's strong today, tomorrow he can be weak. You can be stronger than him. So it also makes you humble as well. And that's why I love running up those hills and training, because it humbles me. That arrogance that we've all got, that I've definitely got, it doesn't define me. It's not me as a person, but there's parts there. We're human. We're not perfect. None of us are. I'm certainly not. It knocks that arrogance out. I'm too above that. I'm too above washing dishes. No, you're not. I'm too above saying hello to someone that I don't think is better than me. No, you're not. I'm too above getting my hands dirty and running up a hill and taking a shower and being messy. You're not. The moment you think that, you're going to set up for a hard fall. So, you know, it's all strength, and it will continue, because I could go on and on in this video, and I really feel like I've done a hell of a job today making these videos better, because I had a realization a few months back. I'm really proud of the work that I do, but I wasn't satisfied with the videos. I felt like the videos could be more honest, more true, more value, more strength, giving more. And that's why I'm working on being a better person, running the hills, training, dieting. So I want to make a bigger impact and, you know, get on these podcast shows or bigger platforms to make a bigger difference and to share more of my story, because there's a lot to get out, and you've got so much to get out. You've got so much to give. I know that you've got a great story. I know you've got great gifts, great talents, and you've got a lot of challenges that you feel no one's going to understand me. I'm too frightened to say it. I'm going to be rejected. I'm not going to be loved. They will understand. There's always someone who understands. It takes a lot of courage to say these words, and it takes a lot of courage to speak the truth and share your story and have a good time, all right? If you enjoyed this video, comment strength in the box below if you've got the strength to do that, or let me know your thoughts. It's been great. Loads more to come. What else was I going to say? Follow me on Instagram to get more strength for the videos that I'm doing. And if any of you want to work with me and do a program to get over social anxiety, I do a 1-year program. If that's too long, I'll do a 6 weeks. If that's too long, we can start off with a 2-hour session. If you're not sure about the investment, financially, mentally, emotionally, you need to build more trust, I understand. We can start off 2 hours, see how it goes, no pressure to sign up to anything long term for you or for me, and we'll go from there, all right? Speak to you soon. Have a great Sunday. Bye.